The lives of celebrities are very different from the rest of us. But in the end, they are just people and people make mistakes and can commit crimes, right? Well, the only difference is that when celebrities commit crimes it rarely ever goes unnoticed. Here are 10 celebrities who have committed some really horrible crimes. Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby was one of the best comedians of his time. So it was truly shocking when everybody's favorite TV star was accused of sexual assault from a lot of women. Many women have accused him of sexual abuse, assault and rape. He has more than 8 civil suits filed against them, as well as a criminal sexual assault case. Snoop Dogg rapper and recording artist Snoop Dogg has a lot of criminal charges under his name, from drug possessions, possession of firearms to first-degree murders. At the age of 19, Snoop Dogg was arrested for possession of cocaine in 1993. He was charged with a first-degree murder along with his bodyguard, who was charged for second-degree murder from a drive-by shooting. However, in 1986, they were acquitted of those charges. Mike Tyson. Legendary boxer Mike Tyson hit rock bottom when he was arrested in July 1991 for the alleged rape of an 18-year-old girl. That's where Washington and Indiana desperately was Miss Black Rhode Island at the time. Tyson was convicted in 1982 and sentenced to 6 years of jail time with 4 years of probation, but he only served half the sentence. However, Tyson is required to register as a Tier 2 sex offender under federal law for life. Stephen Collins, most well known for playing the just father figure on 77. Stephen Collins had a much darker reality in 2014. Collins publicly admitted that he had engaged in sexual misconduct with 3 girls and incidents across 3 separate decades. He called his actions inexcusable and said that he was deeply remorseful about what had happened. However, all the incidents sit outside of the statute of limitations, so Collins never served any jail time. Jared Fogle. The most prominent phase of Subway Jared Fogle had become viral based on claims that a Subway diet had helped him lose weight in 2015. However, he was charged with possession and distribution of child porn and traveling across state lines to have sex with at least 2 teenage girls. The pedophile pleaded guilty, but was sentenced to 15 years and 8 months in prison along with a hefty fine. Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg is a famous actor and a tough guy in most of his movies, but in his early days, Wahlberg was known to be a criminal at 13 years of age. He was a drug addict. He dropped out of school. At 14 and 15 he has a civil action filed against him due to a racially motivated crime. Wahlberg was accused of harassing African American students on 2 separate occasions by shouting racial slurs and throwing rocks at them at the age of 16. He beat a middle-aged Vietnamese man and knocked him out. Later that same day, he attacked another Asian man with a metal hook that left a victim blind in one eye. He was charged with attempted murder for his crime. Martha Stewart. When you think of Martha Stewart, you think floral arrangements and home decor, not crying. However, Martha Stewart was charged with securities fraud, making false statements and obstruction of justice in relation to the unclothed stock trading case in 2004. Harvey Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein, one of the most influential producers in Hollywood, was charged with rape and other offenses in 2018. In February 2020, he was found guilty of criminal sexual assault in the first degree and rape in the third degree. Out in March, was sentenced to 23 years of imprisonment. Many women had come forward with similar allegations against the Weinstein. We now know Ryder is one of the most popular actresses in Hollywood, known most recently for her work in Stranger Things, but long back when she was just a young actress. Now was arrested in 2001. For shoplifting. Ryder shoplifted from the Saks Fifth Avenue store on Wilshire Boulevard, stealing merchandise worth $5,560. It has stuff like a Marc Jacobs cashmere sweater, Donna Karan socks and Frederick Fekkai hair accessories. She had to serve 480 hours of community service for. Describe O.J. Simpson. Former football running back O.J. Simpson was acquitted for the murder of his ex-wife Nicole Brown in the mid-90s. Both was found guilty in a civil proceeding to NAFTA in 2007. He was arrested when he broke into a hotel room and took sports memorabilia at gunpoint. Simpson was charged with criminal conspiracy, 12 counts of armed robbery, kidnapping, assault and use of a deadly weapon. He was sentenced to jail for 33 years. Were you surprised to see some of the names on this list? So where are we? Do you know any of other celebs who have committed any horrible crimes? Tell us in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and share it. Subscribe to our channel for more.